Hello YouTube, LukeDude5 here, and welcome to Let's Build a House. So, this is the house we're going to be building this time. I'm just going to give a quick little tour of it, and then I will actually show you how to build it. So as you can see, there's a walkway right here. I didn't extend it a long ways, but basically you can turn this into whatever you want. It just has glass walls, and some glowstone to light it up, and some fences here with a little entrance that you can open. And then if we go around the outside, you can see it's stone and pine and wood and glass mostly. There's windows on each of the sides. Then it extends back a little bit. This is right here is actually the chimney with the fireplace. And then this is the balcony. The roof, this is what the roof looks like. Another window on the side, and that's the outside. So we're actually going to go to the inside now. Okay, so this is the inside. This is the first floor. This is just a little table right here. A dinner table or whatever you want to make it. This is like a couch. There's a couch on each side looking at the windows. And these are just wooden stairs with signs on them, but I'll go over all that in the video when I explain how to make it. There are torches in each of the four corners, and torches right here to give it light. And then in here is just a little room. You can use this for anything, really. I mean, I didn't really give it a use. There's a painting right here. This is how we get to the balcony. And one thing you do is you put stone there, and you can put doors here. I chose to just keep it like this. So yeah, this is the balcony. There's some glowstone right here on a fence, so it's light during the nighttime. Fireplace here, and it's actually burning on these the blocks from the nether, so it will burn indefinitely. And you have to have stone up above it 2 blocks. Well, actually, I guess you could say 4 blocks. Otherwise, it'll burn the wood. So that's why that's stone. And we come up here. These stairs are actually broken. I'm playing the 1.9 pre-release 4, and these stairs, the lighting hasn't been fixed on them yet. So, but when the lighting gets fixed, they'll look good. And then up here, this is the second level. It has a nice brightly colored carpet, and you don't have to make this part like this, but I just chose to make it like this. This is the enchanting station, where you can enchant stuff. This is the potions, or the brewing stand, where you make potions. And then bookcases, because the numbers from the bookcases go into the potion stand, and all the random stuff. So yeah, you don't have to make it like this. This is just part of what I chose to do on the second level. And then it has sandstone and pine, and then torches like so. So I'll go outside for one more view of the outside. And you don't have to build exactly like me. You can build it however you want, whatever you think looks good. So this is what it looks like, and now let's start building it. Okay, so for the base of the house, or the very bottom level, we're going to be using stone bricks, wooden planks, and wood. This is actually pine, so you're going to have to find special pine trees if you're doing this legitly. I'm in creative mode, so I can just choose the materials from here. But anyway, the first thing you want to do is we're going to build the front of the house. So the front of the house is 18 blocks long, and it's made of stone. So I'm just going to count 18 blocks. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So that's the front of the house. Then we're going to do the left side. And the left side is 16 blocks long. But first of all, on each corner of the front, you want to replace the bottom block with a piece of pine wood. Okay, so now we're going to go 10 blocks along this side. So actually, the 11th block along the left side is going to be pine also. So I need to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then the 11th block, piece of pine wood. And then we can go 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So, pretty simple so far. Now we need to go 11 blocks this way. So that counts as 1. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So now we're going to make the chimney. And we're actually going to replace the last 4 blocks with stone bricks. And now we're going to go 2 this way. Or I guess you could say 3. But 2 more. And then we're going to go back to normal stone and go this way 7 blocks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So now you should see it almost lines up. You can put a piece of pine wood here and just connect it like that. So this is the basic outline of the house. And now we need to actually make the entrance and things like that. So you want to count 8 from the front of the house, which is the only long side, the longest side, the 18 block side. You want to count 8 blocks in. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then on the 9th block, you can destroy that on the other side just to make sure you counted right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep, 9th block, destroy that. And we're going to replace that with stone bricks. So now we want to make kind of a stone brick pathway. And so this is going to extend most of the way. This right here is going to be another rack, which I'm not going to put there right now. But one in front of this is going to be 2 stone. And then you can just replace, or build the rest of it as stone bricks. Like that. So I guess we might as well just put the nether rack there. That'll be for the fire to burn indefinitely. Right here, nether rack. Just put 2 there. And we get rid of that. So now we need to fill this part in with wood. And it's basically going to go from right here all the way to over here. And then on this side, so we can just make a little line here. And it'll just keep going. So I need to fill this in with wood. I know it's kind of boring, so I'll speed it up. Be right back. Okay, so now that we have this, we can fill the next layer beyond this with just normal stone. Actually, you can fill this with basically any material you want, because you're not going to see this part. But I just like to fill them with stone. And then right here, you can put a stone brick, and then just fill in the rest of this area with stone. And of course you can use any material you want for any of this. This is just how I think it looks the best. And this part right here is going to be the stairs. So fill in a little bit of it with stone bricks. If you don't have stone bricks to spare, then you don't have to. But they're actually pretty common. So the first layer should end up looking a little bit like this. Or exactly like this if you want to build it exactly the same. So now we're going to do the next part. Okay, so now let's start the building up of the outer walls of the house. So what you want to do is you want to take your pine logs and go to the front and build them up 6 high total. So it's 1 right now, so 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So they should be 6 high, and then you can just only across the very top level though. Take them and just extend them all the way across to this side. And it should look like that. And then you can do the same thing on all the other pine logs. 2, 4, 5, 6, and you can extend them just across the top all the way over. And we'll do the same thing with this side. And extend it all the way over. So if you find a good pine forest, these logs are actually pretty, they're not hard to find. You just have to find the right biome for them. And then right here you can just extend it over to this block right here. So, and then that's all you have to go. Don't go more than that, or else the fire will burn it, or it'll get in the way of the fireplace. So you should have a nice little outline of your walls with the pine. And then, so on the front, you want to just fill in with stone, so there's one space between the pine and the open air. Well, that didn't really make sense. You want to fill in with stone, so it's kind of an outline around the pine, or inside the pine. And then, you want to fill this in with wood, all the way until one clear of the doorway. So it should look a little bit like that, and we'll do it on the other side also. Oops. And then, right next to the doorway, you can just fill that in with smooth stone. So, now we want to just replace those with glass. Not replace all of it, just replace some of it. So go to the front, destroy 3 blocks, and place glass there, on each side. Okay, so now we also want to fill this side in with stone, like we did on the front. So just put it around the inside of the pine logs. And then this whole side is going to be a window. So we can just fill all of this in with glass. And it's just going to be one giant window. So it should look like that. None of the glass should be touching the pine logs. Likewise here, none of the wood should be touching the pine logs. And then on this side, we can do the same thing. This side is actually a little bit longer though. So we can do this, and if we look at this side, we can see where the glass ends right there and come across. And this is where the glass is going to go on this side. Like this. So it's going to be the same size window. And then we can just fill in the rest of this with stone. Okay. So now for this part. What you want to do here is just fill this in with wood 3 high. Just for now. We might go higher later, but for now, oops, I keep failing. So just fill this all the way across, except not where the stone bricks go, but otherwise fill it in all the way across. And eventually we're going to have a door here for the opening under the stairs, but right now this is all we need. So I'm actually going to sleep and come back when it's daytime. Yeah. Okay, it's daytime again, and I was actually incorrect. This wood right here can actually extend all the way over here, like this, all the way to right here. Actually, right here. And then you can bring it around like this, and we're going to extend it this way. So it kind of wraps around, and make sure you leave a 2-space opening right here. So it kind of just like wraps around like this. And then this right here can be filled in with more wood. And we can kind of make it so there's only a 2 by 2 opening right there. And of course you can make this bigger if you want it like that, or you could put doors here or anything. It's completely up to you. But now we're going to make the chimney. So take your stone bricks, and each of these little pieces of stone is going to extend up 6 blocks. So it's already 1, so 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we're just going to do it with, from here, all these 3 blocks. 4. Okay, so this is going to be the chimney. And now we're going to complete the balcony. So you want to take fences and just basically go around the outside of the balcony. And then on the outside corner fence, put one more fence on top and put a piece of glowstone there. So that'll light up, and it looks pretty good. And yeah, it'll help light up that area. So now on the inside, we're just going to place the torches now, just so we can see. So I decided to put 2 right above the doorway on either side, and then 1 in each corner. Or you could put glowstone in the floor or anything. I just decided to do it like this. So now we need to fill in this part with wood. And it's just normal wood from normal trees. It's not birchwood, it's not pine wood, it's just normal original wood. So you actually don't have to fill it all in with wood, since you're not going to be seeing all of it from the inside, but you will see a lot of it from the outside. So I suggest you fill in most of it with wood. And then just fill it in with stone so the fire doesn't jump to burn the wood. Okay, so we can fill that in with stone. And just fill it in like that. And you can actually make that on the house that I just showed. It's actually 3 high like that. And then you can complete it like that. So now the fire, it won't jump up there, it'll just stay down there, and it looks pretty nice, and it also lights up the area. Okay, so now we need some stone brick steps right here, and you can actually put these not normal stone bricks up here. This will be the little landing for the second floor. And just put them like that, and you see the lighting is kind of messed up on them. But then you can just put stone bricks like that and just complete it. So now you can walk up these and it's nice, except for the lighting that doesn't work. Yeah, so this is the house so far. We're getting close to completing it, and I actually think we'll do the table now and some of the furniture inside. So to do the furniture inside, you need 1 fence. You're going to need some wooden stairs or steps or whatever you want to call them, and 1 pressure plate right here. So to make the table, you can put a piece of wood there and then just put stairs on either side, and then put a fence in the middle and put a pressure plate on top, and that'll make a nice little table. You don't even have to have the chairs if you don't want, but I just think it makes it look a little better. So now for the couch, you can put it either here or 1 closer, like that, whatever you like. I'm actually going to put it 1 back. And then you're going to need some signs also, forgot to mention that. Signs, where are signs? Right there. And you just put a sign on either side, and don't write any, well, you can write anything on it. You can write something on it if you want, like a message or something. Okay, so that makes a nice looking couch. Okay, so under here, this is actually available to be stairs now. So you can put a little door here or anything if you want, and then you can make this room anything. And I choose to fill that in because it doesn't look the greatest if you don't. And then replace that stone with wood. But yeah, it's really just an open room with no use. Okay, so for the second floor, it's kind of an elaborate wool pattern. And if you don't want to use wool, then you can literally use anything you want. But I just think wool looks pretty good. So what I usually like to do is I usually like to make a border around whatever I'm building. For example, with this carpet, and you see I made the pine border around the wood, and I mean them around the stone, and the stone border around the glass. And see, that's a border there around the glass. So I'm doing the same thing here with the carpet. And these torches are actually 1 too high. They need to actually go right there. Yeah. So this is just a border of red wool around another part of the carpet. Okay, so in the middle of the carpet, I like to put some glass. It just helps you you can see better, and it looks pretty nice. So it's going to be 4 wide. And as you can see, that's even on both sides. It's not an even square, but it's a rectangle, and that still looks fine. So now I'm actually going to put a border around that. I'll do purple wool. So you can see I like borders a lot. I think borders make certain things stand out, and they just make everything look better. Okay. So now you should choose another color wool. I'll choose cyan wool, and we'll just make another border. Okay, so this is the third border, and you can just extend it 2 into the middle, and then choose another color wool. I will choose brown. No, not brown. Brown's ugly. Actually, brown's actually pretty cool, but I will choose dark green. And then you want to do the same thing on this side. I'll choose orange for this side. Make a border. Another border. And then fill that in. I will choose light green or lime wool. Okay, so now that you have your brightly colored carpet, we're going to start working on the roof. And this right here, you can fill this in with anything. I will just choose to fill it in with more pine. Okay, so now we're going to start working on the final levels and the roof. So first of all, you can just fill in the rest of this, just the top level right here, with this wood, normal wood, and then the rest of this top level, or the second level of the second level, the second level, you can just fill in with sandstone, or literally anything you want. I just chose sandstone to change it up, and I felt like I'd used a lot of other materials, and sandstone is kind of cool. It's actually cooler from the top, but it's not as cool from the side, but it's still cool. And so you can just complete it like that. And now we're going to start working on the roof. So on all 4 sides, you want to actually get rid of the sandstone and continue the pine column up to the top. Over here. And right here. So to do the roof, first of all, you just want to go around the outside, putting in these brick slabs, which I know are not easy to get legitly. Actually, they're a lot easier now, because clay used to be fairly rare, but now you can find it everywhere in marshes, which you can use to make bricks, and therefore clay slabs. And it's turning night again, so I'm just going to go to sleep real fast. I should have kept the bed, but unfortunately I didn't. So I'll just leave it there this time. I guess I can't be flying. Oh yeah, and the moon is actually not a square anymore. This is the 1.9 pre-release 4. I don't know if I mentioned that already. Oh yeah, I was going to leave the bed there. Okay, so yes, you want to go around the outside with these brick slabs. And yes, this part too, you want to go around this part. And make sure you don't mess up like I did. Fill up that too. And go around this also. So basically just outline the whole house with brick slabs. And then to make the overhanging part, to make it look a little better, you can see you just do bricks around the whole house. So, like so. And in creative mode, your reach is actually farther than in survival mode, I think. Oh, nope, don't go there. Okay, and then to make it look a little bit better, you can just put stone slabs, brick slabs around that. So it'll make a little more of an overhang on the roof, and it looks better in my opinion. Of course, you don't have to do it like I do. This is just what I think looks good, and you might completely hate it. So There's some cool mountains over there. I like the terrain generator now, it's cool. And I think World Edit should be implemented into the full game, because World Edit is a lifesaver when it comes to things like this. But I don't have World Edit, and I'm not gonna get it for videos like these. Okay, so that's the start of the roof. You can see it goes around the whole house. So now we need to just start putting in these brick slabs, and we just need to start outlining the house. It's more borders, because I love borders. So we're basically just bordering the house layer by layer and using different materials. Well, not really different materials. We're using either bricks or brick slabs. So we're going to do the main part first. So I bordered with that, now I'm bordering. Just switch off every time you complete a layer of the border. Just switch off to the other material, either bricks or brick slabs. And you can use like sandstone and sandstone slabs or anything like that. I tried it with stone and stone slabs, but it didn't look that great, because I already use so much stone in this house. But bricks look pretty good. So it's coming to a close. We're almost done with this main part of the roof. Just need to replace this, put this in. Okay, so now this part. Right here you can leave the chimney open, because you want the smoke to get out. I mean Minecraft, obviously you don't have to let the smoke get out, but I just think it looks a little better. If you want to, you can just do that, but I prefer to leave it open. I mean, if you don't want griefers to get into your house or something, then you can just close it, but anyway, just replace this part with pure bricks, like so. So there is the roof completed. And inside, we need to go and place some more torches. So I actually found placing them on either side here, and you need to skip 2 blocks in between, and it works out perfectly. And then in here, you can just put one on each of the endings of the roof, like that. Okay, and if that's not bright enough, you can obviously, oops, well, I just destroyed my house. Okay, so I need to get a flint and steel, and we'll light this, and hopefully the whole house doesn't burn down. I don't think it will, though, because I've already tested it, and it shouldn't burn down. And you can actually see some of the smoke particles floating up here. Okay, so I'm not going to go over the walkway into the house, because I think everyone here can make better walkways than that. And it was the same as the roof, pretty much. So this is our completed house. You can change it any way you want, but this is what it looks like. And anyway, thanks for watching. If this video helped you, give it a thumbs up and favorite it. Anyway, thanks for watching, and hope this helped you, and I'll see you next time.